Wisconsin. It's February 19th. On the way to work, but I figured I'd bring my camera with me because my phone says it's minus 6 degrees out here. So you can see we got quite a bit of snow, which is why I'm doing all of my work inside the garage. Wednesday morning, almost halfway through the week already. Just giving you a view of my drive to work, which is about 1 mile from my house. See some of the big companies around here. It's an industrial complex right here. And over here you have a foundry, which is pretty interesting. I went in there, talked to some people, but they do aluminum type stuff in really big items. And in the summer you can see the guys come out on their break, and they obviously can't smoke on the ground, so they'll be out by the road, and they look like they've been sitting in a sauna for 4 hours. Document shredding company back in there somewhere. Big water tower. Big building going up over here. This is a cabinet making company, and they're putting on a whole massive, it's not even an addition, it's a standalone building. Lock the truck. All right, another day of work. Oh man, oh my gosh. And I come to work, and what do I see? My maintenance guy sent this out for me. How about that? Oh baby.
You might want it that other way though, right?
Well, no, that's fine. Right like that.
I couldn't. I was like an inch away. I couldn't say it. I just can't get it up because that would have been even funnier. Then we'd have fucking really been in trouble.
I would have. Yeah. So
I'm gonna grab right here. Then I can.
Yeah. So.
Dip it.
Yeah, you can. I think those. That other one was 115 pounds, and 78 of it was steel. So I'm guessing there's going to be more on these.
So then you cut it like this, and then you beat the shit out of it with a
Now,
hammer?
what I ended up doing is I had to cut right here, and the same spot on the other side to just lift this whole piece off. And I did that on all 4 of them, just leaving the middle, because they put so much glue in here.
Yeah.
You can't pound it through. So then I had to take these plates off. I had to all this steel is welded together, so I had to cut the weld and break the metal off pieces at a time to get to the pieces in the middle. It's crazy. I got some copper bars coming your way, buddy. I gotta put a barrel in here because I got someone picking one up.
Today?
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Got a kind of a good clean one in the maintenance shop.
There's still some decent ones.
Ah, cool.
This is Scott, the man, the myth, dare I say the legend.
We all are gonna be one day.
What's the temp today?
-7.
Not right now though, is it?
Ah, when I was in the van, it was -7.
It was -6 when I came to
So,
work. I
maybe
think it's
it's-
like 3 right now, which is pretty much a heat wave. But anyway, this is the guy that I'm going to get some copper bars to because he's hooking me up in a big way. So we're going to build his retirement fund. 3 pounds at a time. All right, see ya.
Man.
I was going to do some work in the garage and I realized that 3 of my 4 propane tanks are empty, and the one propane tank is this one right here, and this is the one that gave me all the problems when I was melting. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this to the Quick Trip and exchange it out and then head to the other place to have my other 2 tanks filled. But if this one has junk in it or whatever, yeah, I think it makes sense to swap it out. Okay, so this is a tank that was apparently overfilled before and giving me problems with my forge. I asked the lady who filled these up, and she said, yeah, I've heard that it could be overfilled. And so we're thinking that was a problem. Just wanted to show you something on these tanks. For those that don't know, there's all kinds of different numbers stamped on this. But if you look at this, it says 1222. That means when this tank was like certified, so to speak, in December of 22. So I have 5 years from this date, and then the tank isn't certified anymore. So these are the ones that I would have to trade in. There's one of these tanks, I can't see it, but it says 12 of 2020. I think it's this one. So I only have until December of this year. And then the lady said they can recertify it for $10, which I wouldn't do. I would just trade this in at Quick Trip and get a new tank. But that's something new that I didn't know about. So if you have tanks, look for that date. up, everybody? So here's what I want to do. I've got some stuff on my workbench here that is kind of in the way. Like if you look at this end of the bench, this is where I do most of my work, and I've got kind of some stuff in the way that's taking up room. I've got a fan here that obviously I'm not using the fan right now. My scale, I gotta try and find a spot to put some things. I've got this little mini fridge here that I have sitting on a whatever, and I haven't been using that at all. I don't think I used it all last year, so I need to get that out of there. And I may put a little rack here where I can hold some things. I'll probably build something, and that'll declutter my area and I can use it better. But I'm gonna do a little sorting right now. Okay, so a little different. Got some stuff out of the way. I still need to find better homes for stuff, but at least everything's more organized. Got a smaller bucket here, so that's not taking up so much room. And I can work more on the whole table rather than just this part right here. So, found these in the trash at work, and these are all stainless steel, these mixers. So, that's a good amount of stainless right there. Got these wires. I'm gonna strip these at some point. I'm gonna just set them there for now. And then one of the pieces of equipment that I got those huge transformers out of, a bunch of these had to be cut off. And oh, are you kidding? There's brass. There's a brass piece in here, plus these ends have brass, so I'm saving those so I can melt them. But these two pieces right here are shred, and then this piece right here is not magnetic, and it is brass. So normally I wouldn't spend too much time on this on camera, but it's sitting on my desk here, and I'd really like to get it all taken care of. There's a little piece of copper. I actually really like these little brass pieces because they come off of so many things, and because I save it all, I end up being able to make a really nice brass bar from smalls like this. And if you look at my list of videos, you can see where I've melted some nice stuff. Now these wire ends are crimped with a piece of hard plastic, and there is going to be copper in there, so that'll be part of the brass bar. Get this into my wire bin. Just need to cut these ends off. This will be a nice addition to the wire bucket. Try to get them all, and you always end up missing one or two. I think I got everything. Go in my wire bucket. Only supposed to be a high of 28 degrees today, but supposed to get up to 40 by Monday. So I think this really bad cold snap is going to break and give us a break. Okay, the rest of that is good number 2 wire. Okay. All these little brass pieces in my brass bucket. Doesn't feel like 52. Feels a little colder than that. This will go in my plugs bucket. Wow, some thick wire right there. It's tin coated copper. Still some legit number 2 copper though, which is why I'm going to strip it. I'd get $1.50 a pound if I turned it in like this. And of course number 2 wire, you're probably going to get $3.50 a pound. Got going on here? Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Man, I'm a big fan of wire. My plugs bucket is over there. Okay, so much room on my desk, I can get that out of the way and worry about it later. And Of course, that's zinc, so I'm gonna have to get that out of there. Somewhere in a factory in China somewhere, there's a guy laughing his head off because he just put flatheads on this. Yeah, real funny, bro. Real funny. What gives? There you go. What the heck? That thing wasn't playing. Gotta get that zinc though. And then none of this is zinc, this is all steel as well. Yeah, that's okay. So this is going to shred. Oh my gosh. Now let's see what this thing has. It's got to have some copper somewhere, you would think. They're all loose, but not going anywhere. Looks like maybe they're molded in. Huh. Yeah, these pieces are copper. It's not going to give up the goods without a fight. A bit of copper right there. Tiny bit. Aluminum. Let's get this steel sleeve off of here. And there's some nice zinc. It's amazing how little aluminum adds up. I'm not going to say it's a waste of time, but you sure need a whole bunch of it to make it worth your while. Okay, this thing I'm going to have to take a hammer to and bust it all up. Which I'm not in the mood to doing right now. I just cleaned up. I don't want to mess again. Hate to get violent with you, bro, but not cooperating. Mm. 48 degrees now. More good wire. Well, what do you think? Man, I've got some more stuff to do, but I'm going to call it for now for this video. These I still have to take apart, and there's going to be small bits of brass in here, and then the wire. So that'll be some good micro strapping. And then you can see all of this really thick copper wire. I will be stripping all of that and possibly melting it. I'd keep all the tin coated stuff together and melt that in one bar. I've done that before. The bars kind of look a little funky. Still number 2. I think it would still be, yeah, it is number 2 copper, I believe, because of the tin that's in it. And all this wire, this is all thick stuff. And all these hoses going everywhere. At some point I'll get that organized. I got this wire going everywhere. Just was shoving that in. That's got to be organized because that's going to drive me nuts. So that is it for this one. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great weekend, and I will be seeing you pretty soon, I think. I might be melting tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 30s, 38 degrees. That's what I need. So thanks guys, peace out. We'll see you on the next one.